All right, welcome to All Levels Flow Yoga. Welcome. Find your way to a comfortable seated position. Let your sit bones relax. Let your eyes gently shut. Let your shoulders slide down your back. You can be sitting like so. You can be sitting on your sit bones, crisscross. You can be sitting with your legs out in front. Whatever is comfortable for you, find that seated position. Let your eyes shut. Let your shoulders get soft. Let your chin slightly tuck towards your chest. Nice long neck. Notice the natural rise of your inhale, the natural fall of your exhale. Take a few breaths. Bringing more attention to your breath. Start from your lower belly. Bring the breath all the way up to your rib cage, your chest, your shoulders. Notice the breath as it moves from lower belly all the way up to shoulders. And then slowly exhale, bring the breath all the way back down to lower belly. Do that 2 more times with your lips gently sealed, inhaling through the nose, out the nose. As you finish your next exhale, on our next inhale, let's inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, let's do a sigh, exhale out the mouth, let go. 2 more times, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. 1 more time. Exhale out the mouth, let go. Opening your eyes, reach your arms up, take an inhale. Gently press your hands together, bring your hands down to your heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Palms press together, exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen through your side body. And exhale, hands to chest. Bring your right hand to the mat. Left arm reaches up and over. Take 3 breaths here. Nice long inhale, long exhale. Sending breath up and down that left side body. Finishing your exhale, come back to center and over to the other side. 3 breaths. Spinning your right rib cage towards the sky. Sending breath up and down the right side body. 1 more full cycle of breath here. And then coming back to center. Let's bring our hands behind us, interlace our fingers, take an inhale, gentle hug of the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold forward, any amount that serves you. Keep breathing, 1 more full cycle of breath. And then slowly inhale, rise. Release your hands, take a few rolls of the shoulders up and back. Nice job, you guys. You can let your hands rest on the mat or on thighs. Take an inhale. On your exhale, chin to chest. Stretch out the back of your neck. Take 2 breaths. As you finish your exhale on your next inhale, you're going to let your head just gently rest over towards your right shoulder. So your gaze can be looking down, chin to shoulder, 2 breaths. Saying hello to this left neck, side of your neck. Sending breath up and down the left side of your neck. Inhaling back to center and gently rolling head over to the opposite shoulder. 2 full cycles of breath. And sending your head back to center. Let's do a few half circles with the head going back and forth. Nice and easy with the breath. And then slowly bringing head back to center. A few more rolls of the shoulders. Shake out the hands. Let's find our way to cat-cow, hands and knees. Hands right beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Take an inhale, arching the back, gaze looking forward. On your exhale, rounding the back, belly button pushing towards your spine. 2 more times. Inhale, gentle arch of the back. Exhale, rounding, belly button gently pushing towards spine. 1 more cycle. Nice job, you guys. And then coming back to center, let's take our knees, spread them wide, toes touch, find your way to child's pose. Forehead can rest on a block on the mat. Take 3 full cycles of breath here. Notice the breath now as it's moving up and down the back side of your body, from lower back all the way up to your upper back, shoulders, and then all the way back down. Take 1 more full cycle of breath. And then coming slowly back to hands and knees. You might need to adjust where your knees are. And then reach your right foot back behind you, curl the toes, press your right heel up against that imaginary wall. 2 breaths. Inhale, lift that right leg up. Take a few rolls of the ankle going back and forth. And then lift your left arm out, sunbird pose. Left thumb pointing towards the sky. Take 2 breaths here. Gaze looking down, neck is long. After you finish your exhale, take an inhale. On the exhale, bring elbow to knee, round the back. Inhale, reach out. 2 more times, your pace, your breath. Hugging into the core, strong core, finding your balance. Left hand grabs for right ankle. Take 2 more breaths here. Kicking that right foot into your left hand. Finishing your exhale. Inhale, reach that arm and leg out. Exhale, hand and knee to the mat. Take a round of cat-cow. Opposite side, left foot reaches back, curl the toes, stretch out that left calf. 2 breaths. Inhale, left leg lifts. Take a few rolls of that left ankle, going one way, going the other. Right arm reaches out. Take 2 breaths here. Gaze looking down. Long spine, long neck. Take an inhale. On your exhale, rounding the back, right elbow to left knee. Inhale, lengthen through your arm and your leg. Exhale, round. 1 more time. And right hand to left foot kicks into that right hand. 2 breaths. Inhale, reach out, lengthen, expand. Exhale, hand and knee to the mat. Take a round of cat-cow. Nice job, you guys. Bring your hands out towards the front of your mat. Puppy pose. Heart melts towards the floor. Sit bones reach towards the back of your mat. Forehead to the mat. 3 breaths. Sending breath through rib cage, through the sides of the body. 1 more full cycle. Finding your way back to hands and knees, curl the toes, first down dog of class. We'll take 5 breaths here, bicycle out the legs, sway the hips. One more full cycle of breath here. Nice long inhale, long exhale. On your next inhale, lift your heels, come to tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long. Hands either to shins or fingertips to the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, reach all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do a few half sun salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine is long, shoulders slide down the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more times. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Your pace, your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. Moving meditation with the breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath. We'll move through a full sun salutation. This time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Your pace, your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, bend the knees, step back. Plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose, lift head, chest, shoulders. Exhale, curl the toes, down dog, take 3 breaths. Nice job, you guys. Always remember, you can come back to child's pose at any time during your practice. Take 1 more breath in down dog. On your next inhale, come to tippy toes, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, let's add on. We're gonna do sun cell variation B. So inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend the knees, arms reach out. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, bend the knees, step back. Inhale for plank. Exhale, chaturanga, whatever that looks like for you. I'm bringing my knees down today. Inhale, cobra, or maybe up dog this time, lifting hips as well and thighs. Curl the toes, down dog. Take a breath. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward, warrior 1. Left foot is a little bit to the left side of your mat. Planted, arms reach up. Take a breath here. Take an inhale, exhale, hands to the floor, right foot steps back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, warrior 1. Take 1 full cycle of breath here. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, step it back. Plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Everybody, 3 breaths. Nice job. Inhale, tippy toes, heels lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Take 5 breaths here. Nice job. If this is too much with your arms out, you can bring hands to prayer. You can bring hands to hips. Hug into your core here, wherever you're at. Lift your toes up. Lean back on your heels. 2 more breaths. Strong thighs, strong core. Let your toes gently come back to the mat. 1 more breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, standing. Take a breath. All right. Let's do that 1 more time and add on. Inhale, reach up. I take that back. Inhale, chair pose. All right. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Plant the hands, bend the knees, step back. I'm going to skip vinyasa. Otherwise, go through vinyasa. You'll inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then everybody down dog, take a breath. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Warrior 1, arms reach up. Woo, take a breath here. How are we doing? Hands interlace behind. Favorite thumb on top. Let your shoulders roll down your back. Gentle hug of shoulder blades. Take an inhale. Exhale, humble warrior, fold forward. 3 breaths. Right hip slides back. Left hip forward. Head ragdolls. Hugging to the core. 1 more breath. Take an inhale, rise. Exhale, reach those arms up. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, hands to the floor, right foot steps back. Option to move through vinyasa or stay here in dog. Everybody will meet up in dog. This is your practice. If you need to skip vinyasa, listen to your body. Front dog, left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward, warrior 1. Hands interlace, opposite thumb on top. Take an inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. 3 breaths. Left hip slides back, right hip forward, squaring hips towards the front of the mat the best you can. On your inhale, slowly rise. Arms reach up, take a breath. Woo. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, step it back. Instead of moving through vinyasa, everybody inhale to plank, 3 breaths. Nice job, everybody. Down dog. Inhale to tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful job, you guys. Take a break. Come to Tadasana. Hands down by your side. Feet hip distance apart. Take your shoulders, bring them up to your ears. Take an inhale. Exhale, slide them down your back. Palms facing forward, shut your eyes. Chin slightly tucked towards chest. Neck is long, spine is long. Notice your breath. 1 more full cycle of breath here. Gently open your eyes. Bring your legs, spread them wide. Slightly turn your toes so they're just a little bit pigeon-toed. Hands to hips, take an inhale. Exhale, tilt forward halfway, long spine, long neck, gaze looking down, take a breath. Then walking your hands down towards the mat. Let your head ragdoll side to side, 3 breaths. This is a great place to take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. On your next inhale, walk your hands out to wide standing down dog. Let your sit bones slowly push up and back, heart melts. 2 full cycles of breath here. Nice job. Walking hands back underneath your chest. We're going to take a twist. Right hand plants underneath chest. Left hand to left sit bone or reaches up towards the sky as your gaze follows. If you have blocks and your arms are short, you can always bring your hand to a block here. Arms short, not hands short. All right, switch sides. And bring that right hand back down. Let's walk the hands underneath the legs. How are we doing? We've been upside down for a while. 2 more breaths. Walking hands back underneath chest. Inhale, hands to hips. Take a breath. On your next inhale, we're going to push slightly into the feet, hug into the core. Protecting the lower back, slowly rise. Nice job, you guys. Let's turn the toes out. Shiva's pose, bend the knees. And hands can be at thighs. They can be palm to palm. We'll take 5 breaths here. I've got a few flies flying around here. So, see my hands moving. It's not because I'm doing a dance, it's because of the flies. Okay, so inner thighs and knees have a tendency to want to push in this pose. Slightly push them towards your pinky toes if you're able, and sit down a little bit more. Your back is nice and long here, so gentle hug of the shoulder blades. 2 more breaths. Nice job. Let's bring our hands down by our inner thighs, reach them all the way up, straighten the legs, star pose. Exhale, hands down. Heel toe your feet together, shake out your legs. If you like to find a block for Malasana, we're going to come down to the mat, sit on a block, or find Malasana without a block. So feet are a little bit more than hip distance apart. Turn them slightly out, just like you were in Shiva's pose. And then find your way to sitting on a block or to squat, like so. Palms of hands can come together. We'll take 5 breaths here. Just like in Shiva's pose, this pose, you want to attempt to have a nice long spine. So gentle hug of the shoulder blades instead of rounding the back. Nice long spine. I'll show you from side. So you're looking for this opposed to this, okay? If that makes sense. So we're not rounding the back here. Gentle hug of shoulder blades. Let's take 2 more breaths. Nice job. Let's bring our hands to the mat. Gently bring your hips towards the sky. Turn your toes forward. Peace fingers wrap around big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the elbows, let your head ragdoll. And breathe. Notice your breath. You create space with each exhale, with each inhale. Releasing your fingers from toes, walk them to the front of your mat, walk your feet back, down dog, take a breath. All right, inhale to knees, and we'll bring ourselves all the way down to our bellies. For Sphinx pose, elbows right beneath the shoulders, hands flat on the mat or on the floor. Gently press your hands into the mat and then isometrically slide them towards your chest. As you do that, your chest automatically opens. Gentle hug of shoulder blades. So you're not turning your head down. Chin is not totally towards chest, but it's not looking up either. It's a slight tuck of the chin. And breathe. Nice job, you guys. Bring your hands down by your rib cage. Hug your arms towards your rib cage. Inhale, lift chest, head, shoulders. Exhale, forehead to mat. Do that again 2 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, stay. 3 breaths. Gentle arch of the back. Nice back bend here. Notice the breath. Nice job, you guys. Coming to child's pose. Spread the knees, toes touch. 3 breaths. Keep breathing. I'm gonna check my time. Okay. All right. So from child's pose, let's come to our knees, just a seated position on knees. We're going to come to camel's pose, do another gentle back bend. So coming to a position like so, if you need to grab a blanket for your knees, now is the time. You can also fold over your mat, place your knees on that. Okay, we're going to take this in steps. Option 1, hands to your lower back, like so. Okay. The minute you do that, you notice your heart is opening. So we're looking for a nice heart opener here, a nice throat opener. Imagine that somebody has a string tied to your chest and it's coming straight out, and someone is going to lean you back and then pull you back up. Okay, so keeping your head in one position, slowly tilt back just a little bit, pretend that string is guiding you, and then push your hips gently forward, like your hips are pushing into an imaginary wall. You want to take this to a wall. It's a great place to be. Maybe lean back a little bit more as you gently push hips forward. Gaze can look up towards the sky. And then slowly come back up. Okay, so you notice that was a gentle movement back and forward. If you have blocks, feel free to bring your blocks by your ankles, and then you can let your hands rest on your blocks. If you have long arms like myself, you might not need that. Another option is to curl your toes. So I'm going to let my hands come to my back, and then they're going to slide down as they reach for my ankles. Imagine that string tied to your chest, and then imagine that wall as you're pushing your hips into that wall. We'll take 3 breaths here. Now, this is option 2. If you did not go here, you can stay with option 1. If you're in option 2, bring your hands to your back, pretend like that string is pulling you up, and you come back to center. Everyone, child's pose, hands to the mat. Knees spread wide. Toes touch. 5 breaths. Stretch out your back. Nice job, you guys. So I want you to come into either staying in child's pose, or I'm going to give you an option for rabbit's pose. You're going to bring your knees together. We're going to do that same movement with child's pose, but knees together. Crown of your head is going to come right by your knees. You can watch me first if you want. Hands are going to grab the back of your feet. And then you're going to lift up your sit bones and pull gently on your back of your feet. Now this stretch should be stretching the entire back. So you should feel this up and down your back. If this is too much for you, stay in child's pose. We'll take 3 more breaths. And I will be right back. All right. From child's pose or rabbit pose, slowly come out of that. 2 hands and knees. Find your way to down dog. Inhale, curl the toes, lift the hips. Take a breath. All right. Inhale to plank, 3 breaths. Hug into the floor, belly button pushing towards the spine. Inhale back to dog. Coming down to seated. Turning your legs so they're straight out in front. Hug right leg in. Hop it over. Finding a twist. Right hand comes behind. Left hand wraps around thigh. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twisting from torso, rib cage. Maybe right hand walks back. Left foot is active. Heel gently pressing into the mat. Take 3 nods of the head up and down. Notice your neck. Come back to center. Right foot rests on left inner thigh. Torso over left leg. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, tilting from the hips, fold forward. 3 breaths. Inhale, back to center. Let's switch sides. Left leg hugs in. Right foot is active. Hop that left foot over. Left hand comes behind. Sit up tall. Press into that left foot. Inhale, exhale, twist. 3 breaths. Coming back to center, left foot to right inner thigh, torso over right leg. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, folding forward. And breathe. 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Slowly rise. Nice job. Shake out the legs. Toes together, feet together. Butterfly pose. Hands wrap around your feet. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. 3 breaths. Inhale, rise. Knees together, finding your way to your back. Give yourself a hug. Rock back and forth. Rock out. Excuse me, your sacrum. You can go one way, go the other. Bring your feet to the mat. Moving into a moving flow here from your back. Inhale, lift your hips up, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come down by side, sit bones down. 4 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back down. Nice and easy with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down to the mat, soften. 2 more times. Notice your breath. 1 more. All right, we're gonna find bridge pose this time and stay there. Inhale, sit bones lift. Roll the shoulders underneath. Interlace your fingers, 5 breaths. Nice job. Unlace fingers. Lift those heels. Come to tippy toes. Exhale, starting from your upper back. One vertebrae at a time as you bring your spine all the way back to the mat. Happy baby. Let your sit bone rest gently on the mat. Take a breath. I'm sorry, not your sit bone, your sacrum. So you want your sacrum gently pressing into the mat and then maybe rocking side to side. Nice job, you guys. All right, bring your legs down. One more gentle back bend, moving into fish pose. Hands are gonna come underneath your sit bones, and then roll your shoulders underneath. Crown of your head can come to the mat. Woo! Sorry, a fly went right in my nose. Okay, find your way to your fish pose, whatever that looks like for you. And if you're not going to do fish pose today, you can simply bend your knees, bring sit bones underneath your sit bones, lift your feet up towards the sky. And after fish pose, if you are in fish pose, everybody can come to legs up towards the sky or legs to the wall. And if it doesn't serve you to have sit bones underneath your hands underneath your sit bones, you can have hands to the side, bones facing down. Another great way to do this is bring your legs to a wall, let them slide up the wall, and find legs up the wall for about 5 breaths. So we'll stay here, getting the blood to the opposite part of the body. Noticing the breath. Whether you're with legs up a wall or legs up towards the sky, slowly bring them back down. Give yourself one more little hug. Bring your arms out to a T, bring your knees over to the right. Right hand can rest on your left thigh. Look out over left shoulder, 5 breaths. Nice job. Inhale, knees back to center, over to the left. Looking out over right shoulder, 5 breaths on this side. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. If the knees are closer to your chest, you're going to get a deeper stretch. If you're a little bit sore here and not as open, bring your knees more towards your feet. 3 more breaths. Nice job, you guys. Slowly coming back to center. If there is any other pose your body is craving, now is the time. Maybe a shoulder stand, maybe a headstand. Maybe you're ready for Shavasana. So if there's any last pose, now is the time. Otherwise, finding your way to Shavasana. Let your hands come down by your side. We'll take a few cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Letting your body find its way to that comfortable resting position. Once you find your way there, know that you're completely supported. I'll let you know when to come out of Shavasana. So let yourself be. I'll let you know when to come out. As always, you may stay in Shavasana as long as you wish. You feel like your body needs to stay here longer, please do so. Otherwise, starting to follow my cue, start to draw in a deeper breath. Bringing some attention to your fingers and your toes as you bring some movement to fingers, bring some movement to toes. And then reaching your arms up over your head. Take a nice stretch here, reaching toes towards the bottom of the mat, fingers towards the top of the mat. Hugging knees to chest, rolling over to your favorite side. Take a pause. Slowly, mindfully finding your way back to seated, eyes gently shut. I'd like you to sit here for a moment with your eyes shut and notice the natural rise of your inhale, the natural fall of your exhale. Notice and observe, is it any different than when you first started class? And I'd like you to gently bring your hands to your thighs, your knees, and then slowly reach them up over your head. Let your palms press together. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Your eyes can still be shut. Again, inhale, reach your arms up. Palms press together. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Palms press together. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's seal our practice with a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh, exhale out the mouth. Opening eyes to one another. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. I'll see you next time.